Hey AD, I'm Vanessa Hudgens. Welcome.
Just bring me to your home and
come on in.
Give me a tour, please. Thank you.
Over here we have Cecil B. DeMille, the man himself, kind of clocked as like the Hollywood. Made it to feel really French because the land is very French and vibey. There's olive trees everywhere. So I really wanted to play into that with the space. And I wanted it just to be really like casual and relaxed and cozy. I'm a big fan of candlesticks. So
oh, really, dude?
Everywhere. I just...
Dude, guys, I don't know about this. Look on the ground. It's like, look,
cozy. I'm a big fan.
It's like, this is just gonna scuff. Let's be honest. Like, what is that? Like
a candlestick, so you will know.
Dude, look at the wood. Look at the wood. It's not even even. It's all busted and shit. Like, dude, you're just walking like barefoot, and the side of your fucking toe snips into the corner of the thing, and you rips the skin.
Notice them everywhere. I just loved this mohair sofa that I found at a vintage shop. A lot of the pieces I found are vintage pieces, like little tavertine stacking tables.
Wait,
I got
why
a vintage
though?
movie poster, which is Breathless, an amazing French film. I'm obsessed.
What?
Started chiming, and every time it chimed, I would... Chadwood helped me and styled this house and put together the most amazing bouquets and arrangements. Oh, and the floors. The floors were...
No, okay, guys. I just want to see what she says about the floors.
Big selling point for me when I saw this house. Gary Oldman lived here before me, and he put these in. They're 18th century French oak from an old chapel in Europe. So cool.
Oh, it's just fucking killing me already.
When I bought the house, these doors were probably from the 50s.
Off.
They did not open at all, so I had these made to just give it some air, which is so necessary in LA. My little breakfast nook that I'm very proud of. I got this wallpaper that I fell in love with.
Mr. Cal, have you heard of the Bloom's
like little mushrooms and dragons. I got this made after...
LA.
A restaurant that I'm obsessed with in New York called Maison Premier, and it just feels like you're in New Orleans in the 20s. I eat here when it's like one or two of my other friends, but we normally just end up dancing around the table. Ends up being a great dance floor. And then we move into the kitchen.
It's a big ass puff of smoke. Are you kidding me, dude?
Bought the house, this kitchen was very, very different. It was all white. There were red knobs on all the cabinetry. And during the pandemic, I was home so much. I was like, this would be the time to...
Guys,
show him the juice of power.
I don't want to shun every house we watch or whatever. I think it makes me feel bad, but this carpet, like, what is this? It's not it. And then this island, dude, come on.
Do a remodel for the kitchen. And so I took it upon myself to have a project and put it all together. I wanted the floors to feel kind of Italian, so we did the tavertine. I opened the shelving up, and this tile is actually leftover tile from the remodel of my bathroom, and it was sitting in the basement, and I was like, that would work perfectly. So put that here, made it just really earthy. There's a lot of plants, there's a lot of fruit. I have an abundance of citrus and avocados. I don't really cook that often. Once in a blue moon it happens, but I'm very proud of my Cali water fridge. We gotta stay stocked, keep everybody hydrated. I just love quirky, unique things about homes, and this is definitely one of them. I don't know if it's like from a boat or a submarine, but it's just so cool. And also to have a swinging door. Here we have our dining room. I wanted it to feel very romantic. I wanted the table to kind of play off of the pattern of the floors. Once again, like 1950s Italian.
This floor, I can't. Guys, I just feel like for a home, a lot of things that were in the past were meant to be in the past, and they should have stayed there. And they probably should stay there. And instead of ripping the floor from the chapel, maybe the floor was meant for the chapel, and it probably should have stayed there. Maybe, you know, you didn't have to fucking rip it off the ground and put it in your house, dude.
50s Italian chandelier. Just keep it really organic and kind of neutral, since this.
Well, it always says, guys,
37 months
this wood is from some crazy place. It's what is it? It's rekindled. It's renewed. Whatever. It's like, dude, but why bring it to your home though? Like,
it opens and flows into the olive trees.
I don't know, it's whatever.
This is the powder room, which I just love so much. It has these tiles, which I feel like have probably been here since the 50s. But this wall was painted red, like bright red. So knowing that I wanted it very old school, old Hollywood, I found this wallpaper by House of Hackney. And
I see it.
I feel like it just gives
You
it
see it.
that
We
old
see it.
Hollywood
Okay.
vibe. Of course, since this
Settle
is
down.
old Hollywood.
Go jerk one off, dude, please.
At home, I had to have Richard Avedon portrait of Marilyn Monroe. I love this piece so much because we're all so used to it to be very feminine, so I feel like, of course, there's going to be a lot of celebrating the woman form in my bedroom. I found this piece by an so I got these velvet orange curtains. Once again, very important to have plants that you love on. I got this sofa that I love the shape of.
It's fine.
I'm obsessed with this
fucking
quilt.
art, whatever.
It's from Nikki Kehoe, and it's reversible.
It's heart, you morons, okay? If we go to a great museum, some guy will have his dick out in his hand with a big ass bush behind it, okay?
And
what
I just
about
love
it?
that it adds texture to the space. These sconces I love. I got from this store in LA called Obsolete, and it just gives off like a really dope glow at night. These I had made, which I am just obsessed with. These legs that are thick and kind of have like an Art Deco-y feel to them. And this marble actually goes perfectly with the marble in my bathroom. We love when it all ties in together.
Okay. I guess so.
And this is my bathroom, one of my favorite places in the house.
Guys,
I worked with Jake Arnold to...
I'm not sure, I'm just asking, is this a common thing people like? This like weird, poorly painted, like sandpapered wall thing?
Design this space.
It doesn't feel right to me.
I just really wanted it to be sexy and cave-like. This bathtub that I spend so much time
It pisses me off. Yeah,
More candlesticks, as you can see. Here's the marble that matches
no tape.
my bedside tables.
What is that?
And then these are also the
17th century
tiles
table in
that
her kitchen
I had so many extra of that I used as a backsplash in my kitchen. All the faucets I wanted to be...
Like, cause I don't know. Like, look at this, dude. Like, I don't even want to be rude. Dude, it's a bathroom. You're going to be barefoot. You're gonna have it's like
14th century wood, 18th century
look,
wood. This shit looks like
jagged.
wood
It's
chips,
chipped. Dude, look, boom, boom, boom. It's chipped, boom.
As a backsplash in my kitchen. All the faucets I wanted to be brass, so naturally went to Waterworks. And we did it with the wood on it because I just love things being really earthy and keeping it.
What do you mean, a rich boy take it? She's richer than me probably by a mile, dude.
It's where I shower, welcome the world in the morning. Wanted just a little desk moment for myself to be able to work on scripts at home.
It adds a lot of texture. XQCL.
It just...
Bitch! Well, I'm getting out of the shower and I got my fragile feet on the ground. Do you think my feet are about texture? Bitch, they're bleeding.
Makes it feel like
they're getting ripped from the chipped bottom.
You don't need to look in because it's kind of a disaster.
Texture is good when you touch or when you eat. Can you shit on my song, Mr.
Of course, everyone loves living in LA for the outdoor space, and this house does not disappoint. I got these wooden beams made to follow the curvature of the iron that was already here. Eventually, I'm hoping that my vines will grow in and cover all of this, but it's just really taking its time. This is like the side door. I just love how the ivy's growing up it. The ivy over this house is one of my favorite things
Somebody
ever,
send the meme.
because when do you get a brick house in LA that's covered in ivy?
This door, though.
Ivy's growing. This is like the side door. I just love how the ivy's growing up it. The ivy over this house is one of my favorite things ever because when do you get a brick house in LA that's covered in ivy? It's very rare. The maintenance of this house it's a lot. It's definitely a lot. We have our pool, very necessary in LA. One of my friends found this chair at a vintage store. I'm obsessed, especially because it plays into the murals I had painted outside. So when I moved in, this was just a white wall, and
this is what I feel about
was
that.
Like, that seems like such a wasted opportunity for something really cool to happen.
It reminds me of that old
artist,
meme.
Carly Coon, who does the coolest single line portraits, and I'm just obsessed. It brings so much life to the place. She also did these. We call them the lovers.
This is kind of cool though. It's a nice pool though.
Just a little seating
But yeah, I'm gonna be honest though, the
area
backyard's pretty cool though.
underneath
The backyard's pretty
olive
good.
Trees. Plumerias are my favorite. My dad always had plumerias around. He would always give me plumeria plants. So this is like my prized
I just
possession.
like a nice
This is where
outdoor
I
pool
feel
with
like
cool
most
lighting.
nights my friends and I all hang out and we turn on the fireplace and share
The
ghost
lighting makes
stories.
backyard
Say
pools
hi, Dar.
way better, or backyard
She gets camera shy.
spaces. You know. Dude, every celebrity, you guys, every celebrity, has it not been? They all have these rocks, the stones. They all have these. Oh yeah, this
is the
this gives you
guest
inner
house.
peace,
Originally, it
energy.
was built as
This
a
gives you a lot of.
house, and now it's just our hangout room, TV room. As you can see, we have all of my Teen Choice Awards. They've been
She be
sitting
looking
in the
like
garage
Billy
for
Bob.
so long, and I finally was like, we should just put them out somewhere. So they have finally found a home. Bookshelf with more books that I have found from all over. I met like Kelly Slater when I was going to.
Okay, this is kind of cool though.
What?
Thanks
On
for
her
the house
Instagram,
tour.
and I was like, that is amazing.
Vanessa,
I need it. And then they sent it over.
I don't know who she
Favorite
is.
part is it the little portrait?
Yeah, I don't know either.
In the portrait? Kills me.
Oh wait, G-Eazy.
What's up, AD? Welcome to Jerryland. Come on inside.
Oh, I'm gonna skim through it really fast. But that looks kind of good
You
though.
read a lot.
Oh no, not really.
This is the living room. I'm really big on rugs. As the dude in The Big Lebowski would say, it really ties the room together. You know, old traditional rugs, especially if they're actually like lived in and walked on and used, just really adds like a warmth to a home. I want a home to feel like a home, not just a house, and not just would watch them rehearse, and I idolized them. My uncle played guitar and he was just nasty at it. That drew me to music at a very early age.
That's kind of cool.
Right there. Over here, this is, I guess, my dining room. For me, it's essential to just have this flow and walkway through from the living room to the entryway to this dining room to
Any
the
jungle
kitchen.
welcome
Over here, there's another
It's
piece
kind
by
of a-
Kai. This is his
Boy,
like
this is kind of a messy house. This is all on the place, dude.
traditional character he does. This piece is actually my mom. She's a photographer, photo printmaker. I love having pieces of, you know, my family in my home. It just makes me feel closer to them. Obviously, music is big. I think when you put a record on, it's like it's different than just, you know, connecting to Bluetooth and, you know, putting on a Pandora or Spotify station or something. I don't have like that crazy of a collection. Cook myself, boldness and his brashness, essentially his you-ness. Here we have the kitchen. So my favorite color
this is pretty.
is dark green.
This is
I think
pretty
dark
cozy.
green, especially next to gold, is really beautiful. I'm not much of a cook myself, but I do make a hell of a top ramen. You know, I put all the seasonings in there from the cayenne pepper to the Tonys, but that's about all I cook. But I am big on coffee. Every single morning I make my coffee, and it's kind of like my meditative routine. It's very essential to start my day. I can't
Not
talk
bad.
to anybody.
Gold is
before I've had
putrid.
at least
I
2
actually agree with
cups
that.
of coffee.
I think gold is putrid.
Whenever I have friends over, it's like we all gravitate immediately to the kitchen. This marble counter right here, you know, becomes the kick it spot. This is where drinks get made. This is where conversation gets had. This is where music gets listened to and played. This is where the vibe always starts. When I was looking for a house down here in LA, I wanted some kind of a view.
Oh damn, yeah.
And I wanted some kind of pool. When I came to see this house for the first time, you know, this is something that sold me almost immediately. The pool, it's really more or less a massive hot tub. I probably pay way too much in energy costs, but I keep it almost 100 degrees pretty much all the time.
Oh, no.
It makes for fun night swimming. like to make my coffee.
You picked the worst
I come out
time
here,
to start
and I just
stream,
appreciate
right
this
after
vibe.
when
It's
all
just so much
us now come back from school. Now we are all
to be
horny.
grateful for and to not take for granted.
Now you're
The
horny?
beautiful weather here, this beautiful view, getting to live in the land
Why
of
does
opportunity.
school make you horny?
The way the sun hits the house, it lets in a ton of light. But at nighttime, as soon as the sun goes down, it's beautiful. I love bistro lights. I love just like a soft, warm glow. Then I got a fire pit over here in the corner we like to post up at. It's a chill smoking spot. There's a lot of nights where cats end up flipping off of this rapping and took up painting.
Guys,
and just become incredible
don't know.
at it. And I always
Guys,
like to support them.
I have really bad things about houses, to be honest. I just feel like
Homies and support art. We got it all sectioned out. Leather jacket collection. You know, we got
I
the
like
blazers
more like
down here.
modernized houses
Suits,
more than traditional.
jackets,
And these
dress
are all
shoes
really
here.
traditional
You know, I
houses
miss
that are
it. I
kind
miss
of
my
modernized
friends
a
and
little
family
bit.
back home. For this, it was literally just wide open and it was so bright. You know, sometimes I'm a nocturnal animal. Sometimes I'm up all night in the studio working.
Hello, Felix.
And I sleep all
Hello,
day.
chat.
And that's just how it
First
goes. So the
time
blackout
tuning
curtains
into
are
a
hella
stream,
essential.
so I
Sleep
thought
is
I'd
essential.
leave
You gotta
a tip.
get that to stay healthy.
Have a nice stream.
This is like an
everyone.
actual
This might
traditional
be the
house.
most
It's so
genius
lovely.
idea
It
I've
is
ever
pretty
had.
lovely.
Love it or hate it, but keeping a fridge in my bedroom full of waters is the most essential. Wake up in the middle of the night, parched, just come right here, just get you a water.
That's just
I
kinda
love
smart,
this
though.
piece. I guess it's a little dark to have in a bedroom.
That's just smart,
but
having a
it is
mini
what it
fridge
is.
in
The
your
archway
room.
into the bathroom.
Five-head.
This was here when I moved in, and it was another thing that attracted me to buying the house. You know, this kind of Moroccan, you know, Spanish feel.
Yeah,
to
this
it.
looks pretty good.
It's another
this
thing
is,
that adds
this is actually
warmth.
what
Excuse
this is
me,
what put
homes,
together.
In my opinion,
I'll be honest, this is
I've
pretty
never
good.
been a fan of like the super cold, sterile, super geometric, you know, big wide open, super modern homes. I like it to feel like a bit older with more character. So we kind of went like Bruce Wayne, super masculine with the bathroom. I'm pretty big on minimalism, as you can see.
Not too bad.
Yeah, big walk-in shower.
Oh, dude,
Wonderful.
one of the only guys to do it, dude. It's so rare we see these big ass houses when these big rich people, dude, that actually have a bench to sit on. They're always, dude.
Steam room with the eucalyptus.
Smart.
I love steam rooms. So that was one of the things I knew I wanted to do with the
Bro,
house.
I
is
want
turn
all
the
those
shower
movies
into a
like
steam
a
room.
booger so
It's a
bad.
vibe.
I need a bench.
So
Yeah, you gotta sweat out everything.
Dude,
sweat out the night.
dude, I eat and browse my phone in the shower. Every day, I get either chips, popsicle, whatever, and I take my phone. My phone is water resistant. I don't give a shit. I use it in the shower. Who cares?
You know? I kind of have this open door policy, you know, for friends and family. When anybody needs anywhere to
Yes,
stay,
I eat in the
you know
shower.
that
What
you
about it?
always have a home
It's not
here,
that big of a
man.
deal, dude.
So having this guest room is essential. It's actually one of my favorite rooms in the house. When I'm here alone, sometimes I'll crash in this room. Sometimes I'll sleep on my couch. Sometimes I'll sleep in the downstairs guest room.
Because
it's kind of like me.
I'm hungry, I'm dirty, and I want to be on my phone. So what would I do? I put up the shower, I take a snack, open my phone, and I sit in the shower.
big kid, you know,
Tu peux arrêter de te
and
plaindre,
in my
petit
home,
zoomé,
and
le
having it all
Sangel t'a
myself,
changé,
you know,
mec.
do what I
D'ailleurs,
want.
est-ce que tu as prévu de reprendre les
This
streams
is another piece
Minecraft
my mom did.
XQCL?
Brother, when he was, it's
Okay,
just a
what else in the
moment
house?
in having your place where you work, even if it's, you know what I mean, connected in the same home
Shut up, dude.
technically. The fact you have to go outside and it's like a separate
You
space,
change.
a separate
I need
universe
you
walk
you
into.
change.
I think those
You
things
fucking
are
change.
essential
I
to kind of
change.
split
You
apart.
change, motherfucker. Fuck you.
There's a lot of stairs in my house. Some people
Can
get
you
really
please
exhausted
shit on
coming
my
up all
song?
the
I
sets of
made on
stairs.
stream
To me, I think it's
description.
good exercise. But for those times that you don't quite have, and he did a lot of art, reminder of gratitude. But this was a birthday present a couple of years ago before he passed. I'd met him after a game, and the first
This is a
thing he
cool
says
room
to
too,
me,
though. This is
he
kind of a
says,
chiller.
"Yo,
Can I
young
wish the
Elvis."
couch was a little bit bigger though?
And he told me to chase the Beatles and to never give up and to just want to always be great and to always, you know, remember that Mamba mentality. And it was crazy, the motivation that somebody could give
You guys
me,
pretty cool. I like him.
you know, in just like a brief exchange like that. But this gift meant the world to me down here. I had to re-teach myself how to engineer again. I had to re-teach myself how to produce most of my music again. So it's literally
What the
just
fuck is
me
Vanessa Hudgens
down
talking
here,
about?
like
Who's
a
Woodley
bathroom in New
here?
York City at a bar or something.
Who the fuck are you? Guys. We watched it, okay? We watched the video.
I'm cool.
Guys,
The tiles
we don't have much
just
time for the
remind
intro
me of
chat because
New York subways.
we are
And
playing
again, it's got
in a
that
tournament
dark
today,
green.
okay? We have to go clap some new.
Give me a